that has been in our family for over 100 years. And I personally own 10 of those acres. I have not had one single good interaction with your land agents that have contacted us when I tell them they do not have, under any condition, nor the consent of anyone in my family that collectively owns that 100 acres to be on our property. And today, that's been in writing and verbally. And today, I come home and there are surveyors on our property. And they run out like roaches from the woods when I say, hey, what are you doing here? Do you have permission? What are you all doing to hold these people accountable for staying off of our land when we tell them they don't have permission?
So under North Carolina law, we have the right, utilities and licensed surveyors have the right.
Speak up, please!
So under North Carolina law,
Cannot hear you.
how about now? So under North Carolina law, utilities and licensed surveyors have the right to enter private property to complete these steps.
And when we ask them for that information in writing, why are they not able to provide it to us?
It was provided in a letter.
I didn't get that letter. I've gotten letters, but I didn't get that letter.
Okay.
So when I've asked in writing, in communication, bullet point questions, and I've not received the information, what are we supposed to do with it? Are we supposed to continue to let you all railroad us into this project?
Oh, look and see why you didn't receive the letter, and we'll get you. So what you have.
The 100 acres and those who surround us, we're well watered. I don't think that we've gotten a clear answer on how what the impact of this is to our well water that we consume. You haven't given us a clear answer on any of the questions that you're reading that were canned answers. So is this just something that you're checking off your bucket list of things that you have to do to come in to take our land?
Yeah.
That's not rhetorical. Is this something that is required for you to hold this forum to say that you did it?
So, let me respond to you here. I think we have to understand what tonight is about, okay? All right, and so.
Because we're confused, we don't know.
Hang on 1 second, please, I'm trying to answer your question, okay? So I'm curious about something. Out of your 100 acres, okay, how many people are involved in that 100 acres, may I ask? Is it,
Maybe 6.
okay, so did everybody receive the letter?
Yes.
So everyone received the letter, because I'm trying to get to the question here. I'm wondering, is if one person in your family got it and share it with you. Nonetheless, we'll be happy to speak to you about your property. And Jeff here is the one you can talk directly to about that, okay? As it pertains to tonight is to try to give an overview of what the project's about for landowners, okay? And not landowners outside the pipeline, but landowners specifically along the pipeline. As a part of what we have to do as a company, as a part of what we try to do for the community, in any community we're a part of, is we also hold open houses, okay? That's where we have tabletop exercises where you can actually come in and meet with the experts one-on-one. So I think there was some chatter outside that I heard around people saying, I've never been to one of these before, all right? So I think part of what the experience tonight is people assume this is an open house, okay? This is a landowner meeting, okay? That's what this opportunity is about, is to learn about the project as a landowner, which is why the chatter from here to that corner over there, we can't get through the questions because we're trying to answer the questions for the landowners. They are the ones most impacted. You are the most impacted person. Outside of that, we have a forum where people can come in and they can take part and ask questions regardless of whether or not they're along the line.
Who in here is a landowner?
Everyone. Right. So that's what we're trying to get to. That's why we have this format, so we can try to go through the questions. It's not a canned format, okay? It's not a canned format.
But you're not fully answering the
So
question.
part of what your frustration, I'm sure, is driven by is exactly what you're saying here, okay? We have a lot of employees within our company, And tonight, we were able to bring a few employees out to try to speak to a lot of different nuanced issues, all right? And so we're not going to be able to answer every nook and cranny question tonight. We're not, because some go a little bit deeper than what we're allowed to talk to from our level of expertise. It's not dodging your question. We want to get you the answer, but I'm not going to tell you something to suffice you tonight. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to speak to the person on our team that can then get the answer that you're looking for to the question you've raised, because that's what you're asking for.
Okay, last point. You mentioned that there are 18,000 customers of that will be benefiting from this pipeline. Of those 18,000 customers, is there a single small group of people who are specifically benefiting from those in that 18,000? So are there developers or other companies or people that are going to benefit from this pipeline?
I mean, simple answer. No. So there's not a single, trying to emphasize that point, it's not for a single customer, it's not for a single group of developers, it's not for an area that's being developed for industrial use, it's for the overall system. So you gotta factor in that there's existing, we have an existing system serving the area.
Mm-hmm.
And we do hydraulic models periodically, and we're able to see, hey, with the growth, everybody moving to Chatham County, our existing system is going to get tapped out. It's going to be some point where,
So this is future planning. This is not for 18,000 people that are here now.
No, I'll say the growth is going on. The growth is going on now. So we're able to see hydraulically, okay, we need to add additional capacity. Like I said, we're tying into our existing system multiple places along that 28 miles to increase capacity. So everybody in the area that's being served, whether it's a home, a business, school, hospital that's using natural gas, they will benefit from this project.
Oh, this is for the people
But-
all the way across?
Go
All the way
ahead,
across?
man. Answer your next question, man.
Well, I'm still not hearing a clear answer on whether or not these 18,000 people that benefit, are those your current 18,000 customers, or is that future planning for an expanded capacity of 18,000 people?
It's current, and I could break it down. It's 12,000 in Chatham County and 6,000 in Lee County.
And so currently you can't support them. So the only way to support your existing 18,000 people is to expand your pipeline.
Next slide.
I'm just trying to get to the root of it.
So
That's it.
again, I think the elephant in the room is we're building this for something that has been announced in the paper, and that's not the case. So the way our business works is, again, we're in the reliability business, okay? And if we don't have capacity, then the service that we provide to those customers, they don't have service, okay? And so when you hear about rolling blackouts and things like that in the energy space, all of those things are factored in. And we like an all-the-above approach, because when you have a cold winter day and you have needs that are being met or requests that are coming online from one energy provider or another energy provider, it's all pulling on the network. All right. And so when you're asking the question of whether it's about something coming to this community tomorrow, the answer is no. We're literally trying to make sure that we can provide gas for those that we currently serve. And the big thing is the triangle's growing. I mean, that's just the elephant in the room is the triangle is growing.
So are there 18?
What's your next question, man?
No.
We can't have a yell at that. Again, okay? Just please.